Well, the world is just going to hell in politics. The FBI has released that since Trump's presidency, the homicide percent has steadily increased and raised 30% by the end of 2020 and continues to rise to this day.
Keep the trajectory.
So I ask you all to be very safe, pay attention, and if you're angry, take a chill pill. Well, hopefully one day we can get to a place where we love each other and stop all the hatred.
We'll see. Well, Mel, don't forget that hate crimes are at an all-time high. And a lot of it is due to leftover hostility and, unfortunately, negativity from Trump's presidency.
Well, I can see that. But maybe what Biden is saying is true. Maybe we can just come together and understand that we don't need to be beefing. All this hating stuff isn't necessary.
Fairy tales aside, now we will actually invite over Darius, all right, to give us his true crime highlight of the week.
This should be fun. Okay, Darius, let us know what your true crime highlight of the week is.
Well, first of all, Carlton, Mel, I'm happy to be here. Appreciate y'all. So, my true crime highlight of the week, we're going to go ahead and talk about Nakia Holbert. I don't know if y'all heard about this situation, but it happened in Nashville, Tennessee. It was a normal traffic stop, and Officer Josh Baker was pulling the vehicle, which is a black Camaro, over looking for Damon Buchanan, who was her ex-boyfriend. Well, not even ex-boyfriend, boyfriend at the time. And he had 6 outstanding drug warrants. However, he ended up taking Nakia, Miss Holbert, from the car and whatnot. And Officer Baker conducted a search on her purse and on her person, which, for one, he shouldn't have. Why are you searching her by yourself, man? That's wrong, but we'll talk about that soon. Anyway, with him conducting his search, she takes off, she runs around the car, gives him a little chase. He's big and fat. You know, he couldn't really keep up. She hops into the car, and when she hops into the driver's seat of the car, he proceeds to tase her. During the process of him tasing her, she pulls out a pistol and she fires at him. He fires back at her. She manages to get the car in reverse and she takes off and she dies in the intersection. So, I mean, when you look at her history, even her mother said it. She had a troubled past and...
Well, I guess what I would say is that this is probably the epitome of we can't do what we don't want done to us. She kind of, sort of was wrong.
She was wrong, I agree. However, I mean, like, the officer, he's partly to blame because of that. She fired on him, yes, but, bro, why are you conducting the search by yourself? And she's a female, too. Why didn't you have a female officer there for one? I mean, you have any thoughts on the call?
All I'm saying is if she was going to bust some shots, she shouldn't have missed.
No, she hit him. And he had to go and have an abdominal surgery because she hit him in the abdomen. But, still at the same time.
I mean, to me, the epitome of her death is the equivalent of the young lady who died at the Capitol building for me. Only because when you go, if I'm going to shoot at you or if I'm going to try to blow up a building, you can't be mad if you are the person who comes back as being...
Of course, but I don't know if y'all ever dealt with police before, but what's the first thing the motherfuckers do? They call backup.
Yes.
So that's what he should have done. If
he was wrong.
If he would have called backup, maybe she would have still been alive.
He was wrong for not calling backup.
Sounds to me like everybody was wrong in this situation. Exactly. I don't see no rights in this one.
And ultimately, it costs a life. I mean, don't quote me on that. It costs a life. And
it's one of those sticky situations. I'm just saying, though, him not getting help backup did not mean that he should have got shot in the gut either. So it's one of those situations that I guess it's just up in the air. But rest in peace, young lady. Hopefully you and God can have it out, and he can tell you if you're right or wrong. I don't know.
Can't call it on this one.
Really can't, but I mean, when you have shit going on with the police, just cooperate. And cops, if you got shit going on with people, call backup.
Yeah, that's
y'all both fucked up. That's what it was.
At least he wasn't a bozo. But with that, isn't this your favorite segment, Carlton?
I've been waiting on it all episode. I don't know what parts y'all like to watch, but I've been waiting to see my man talk trash about everybody that's out here messing up. So, if you ready to head out and do it, We're ready to watch you take care of the Bozo Corner.